never be you.
Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by the brother in black, the one, the only, the man they call Derek.
Yo!
Back at it again with another full gear review. We've been doing these probably since the inception of AEW. It's always been fun. Show's always interesting to come out of full gear, and not gonna lie, man, this one has some shockers in here. Mm-hmm. Definitely something different, man. Yeah. If you listen to our preview and prediction, shout out to BJ. I see he's in the chat. Definitely got my tail whipped in this episode of the preview and predictions. Got a couple wrong here, but I did get a couple right. And there were some where we were both wrong, but definitely welcome everyone in here, man. If you guys are in here, do me a favor, make sure you guys are holding it down easily. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you like AEW content, we definitely have that lined up for you. And on Monday, Clash of the Podcast, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time, I will be joined by my tag team partner, Sean Hubbard, to talk about the latest and greatest in the world of pro wrestling. We've got shirts up there, TeePublic, Bonfire, all the merch, everything's in there, man. I'll be putting links throughout the chat if you guys want to check some of that out, man. Make sure you guys are sharing the link. I know it's a late one. I'm not going to keep you guys too long. We're going to try and talk about this, go through it, and do our thing. With that being said, Derek, let's get into some of this.
Let's do it.
Tailgate Brawl is what we opened up with, man. We had this Saturday. It was on TNT, HBO Max. Started at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These are kind of like the pre-show matches. They put some notable names on here, get people hyped up for the show, try to get you interested and get you to buy it. Hopefully it worked for some. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. We'll go through these matches relatively quickly and get thoughts on this. Derek, we had the $200,000 Tailgate four-way brawl. We had Anthony Bowens and Max Caster, formerly known as the Acclaim, versus the Outrunners, versus the Bang Bang Gang, versus Big Bill and Brian Keith. Pretty much normal four-way. They knew what people wanted to see, the big boot, sidewalk slam from Big Bill. Brian Keith did his stuff. We had the Bang Bang Gang with their shenanigans, the Outrunners looking, saying USOB. And then we had Bowens and Caster not getting along and hitting their trademark moves. But in the end, man, Juice Robinson gets the win for his team, so that they can diversify their funds and help their 401ks. The Bang Bang Gang gets a good celebration W here.
Juice.
$200,000. I loved it, man. I thought
Juice, man.
I thought it was so well done. Well done, man. And big shout out to Matt Lopez in the chat. I see Hubs in the chat, HW Weekly, XG Dub, BJ Clown, Rob. Thank you guys for being in here, man. All love, all love. But yeah, so they ended up getting the win. They got the money. I love it. Then we went into our next matchup, which was kind of the celebrity matchup of the night. It was Boom and Doom, Big AJ with the Costco guys, teaming with QT Marshall this time, taking on RPG Vice, the former Roppongi Vice from New Japan Pro Wrestling. These guys are out here hanging out with Don Callis and the homies. Dude, Don Callis was a savage on commentary tonight. The kids came out, Derek. He said, I didn't know that they gave passes out at the boys' home this week and all that. They were shoving these kids down on the ground. Derek, now hold on. You know what? I was trying to remember if we needed the soundboard tonight for anything. But I think we are. I think we're gonna need it for at least one thing, man. What's the issue?
Why, bro? Why?
Your guy was out there, man. He was he was out there. He was on commentary. Well, Paul White, man, made his return. He was out there to defend the kids. They shoved Big Justice down, bro. Like hard.
Big time push.
Yo,
Big time.
This ended up leading to a double team move, a powerbomb blockbuster. QT Marshall gets the win for his team. Boom and Doom win. They're probably out there doing the "We bring the boom." I can't believe this is still a thing. It's on the pre-show, so I'm not as mad at it as some people might be, but it is what it is.
Yeah, take it for what it's worth. They bring in a diverse crowd, so you gotta take
how much of a diverse crowd though? Like they got millions of followers. How many people are actually coming in to watch this though? Not that many, bro. In my opinion. I mean, unless you're a diehard Costco reviewer, I mean, are you really coming in to watch this?
I mean,
respectfully, I'm saying that too.
I mean, I was trying to be generous.
Sean, you are wild with that name for Joe. Love it, Beach. Love it. Thank you guys. Thank you. I love it. We're gonna get into all of this. Afterwards, we get a Don Callis trying to woo the Young Bucks back into his family. Like, hey, you guys should join us. He tried his hardest to get this to work. And then we move right into the next match, which really wasn't too much of a match, but we got the Workhorsemen taking on Eddie Kingston and Hook. They were 3-0 for their win column, I believe. And this was another one where quick work. Eddie Kingston actually hit a DDT. It felt like some old NWA, just DDT. Anthony Henry's down. Hook's on JD's back, trying to lock him in the red rum. You know what that spells backwards. And that was it. That was the matchup.
And I don't think you needed anything more than what they gave you there. It didn't have to be spectacular. It didn't have to be extended. We didn't need anything lengthy. Come in, do the job. Eddie Kingston hit that DDT, and let's call it a night.
Right? PJ said 1/2 of bro juice. We can't give him that idea, bro. Big trouble. Bro juice. If you haven't seen our YouTube shorts, make sure you check them out, bro. They're hilarious.
That would be fire.
Oh my goodness. And then we're gonna get into what should have been the main event of the Tailgate Brawl. It was, but then it bled into the pay-per-view again. So they did this again. It was Sky Team taking on the Don Callis family, Chisero and Takeshita and Okada, the two who can't get along
right
at all costs. Okada didn't even show up for the beginning of this match. Okada wasn't even there. He couldn't be bothered. And then he came back like he just left 7-Eleven, and he shows up midway through the match. Mystico's getting taken out by Hechicero in the beginning. He hurts his shoulder. Neon's out here going crazy. I'm still worried about Mascara Dorada from some of the hard falls he took on Dynamite / Collision from that 3-hour show. I'm like, man, I hope everything's all right. But people are flying in this one everywhere. Mystico eventually returns to help Sky Team. They're out in these streets putting in work. And then more dissension happens between Okada and Takeshita. Are you surprised?
Not at all.
And then we see La Mystica hit by Mystico, and they pick up the win with the armbar. Cero tapped out. It was perfect to me.
Yeah, you gotta bring up the fact though when they were talking, like Takeshita came from all the way from Japan. Well, Okada was driving in the streets of New Jersey in his McLaren. What?
Yo,
like that was any better.
Don Callis with the excuses. They were wilding out, man. Okada can't wrestle in a big event before the paywall. Yo, Okada is getting paid a lot. If you break down his contract, someone said it's a lot of money per match, probably.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it, man. I wouldn't doubt. But here you go with someone who, in my opinion, deserves that because he does a lot of work.
That's Okada, man. One of the best in the world.
He does a lot.
The disrespect has been crazy lately.
Of course.
So yeah, you got to be careful with that, man. Fantastic work. So, like I said, that bled into the main show. That was the end result. Mm-hmm. Here we are. This is the official Full Gear show now that they were advertising to you. This is exactly what you were going to wind up getting. Here's the card. I really like how they put this together. It looks really cool, like pipes bursting with the gears in the background, even though you would wonder, like, how did they put this all together so quickly? And some of these matches may not look interesting, but I thought they told a lot of great stories tonight within the matches.
I think all of these had a huge role in tonight's event. Each one had their own, their
Purpose.
own purpose, their own story. But I think each one that was chosen for this event really brought the event together.
Really did. And I'm not gonna get super detailed with every single thing with you guys, but we'll get into it. And if we need to expound, we will expound because I know it's late. Pac versus Darby Allin. You know that this show is crazy when Darby Allin is in the only probably like regular match without any weird stipulation or championship or any like gimmick attached to it. We know it's about to get wild up in here. And that's exactly what it was. Derek, your guy, Pac, brother was looking swole. Pac's amazing, man. Pac, do you remember when he defeated Kenny Omega on like one of the like beginning pay-per-view? Was it Full Gear? No. I think it was a different show. All I remember was Pac beat Kenny Omega one time and we couldn't believe it.
Yes.
Pac is someone who could be on top of his game like this, and he could be a champion in no time. No matter the division, whatever, it's game over. This guy delivers every single time. And Darby Allin, who doesn't love Darby Allin? Like,
yes.
He's just crazy. He worries me, but he's crazy.
Yes.
Pac at one point, Derek pressed Darby over his head. He slammed this man from the apron to the floor, bro, onto his back. That was the nastiest thud that I've ever heard in this, bro.
Oh, Darby. Come on, Brody. You can't be taking these kinds of falls like that, dude. That's too much.
Way too much.
Way too much.
Down he goes. He pulled off the protective covering on the burns of Darby and then started like rubbing his hands over the burns. Ooh. I don't know if anyone ever played those games in like elementary school. I used to see people do it. Oh, yeah. You ain't giving me no brush burn. But that's exactly what he was doing. Darby got like slammed against the ropes, bro. He went into the ring post. Darby got jacked up in this match.
He definitely did.
He gets it to the point to where he can fight a few times. He even locks in the Scorpion Deathlock, and Pac doesn't tap. He starts calling for help. Here comes Shaggy Dog, Wheeler Yuta, old Captain Planet himself, here to save the day. And Wheeler Yuta gets up. Darby's like, no. And then Pac grabs the bat that Darby brought with him. The bat he got from Sting. Uses it as a weapon. Down goes Darby. 1, 2, 3. Pac gets the win, bro.
Good match, man. Like this was really, really good. Like it's nice to see Pac back and healthy. Knock on wood that he stays healthy for a very long time. The man is in great shape. Like the man's back is humongous.
Yo, word. So, Matt Lopez at Dennis the Menace needs a haircut. Little Mountain Shocker, what's good, bro? Appreciate you. Welcome, man. Come on in, people. Like I said, if you're in here, even for the short time, man, hit that like button and subscribe for us, man. Appreciate it. Need all the love and help we could get. Moving on. So we jump into the next match. We get into a 4-way tag. Now, you may be wondering, what is this all from? Why is this here? These are the semifinal people in the women's tag team tournament. Tony Khan put together a 4-way. Winning team picks the semifinal match stipulation for their match. Cool, we got this. You know my rule for the 4-ways. Too many shenanigans. I can't keep up with all this because their wrestling is just boom, boom, bam, 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 boom, boom, bam, bam, bam. Chaos, but controlled, Derek.
I'll give you that.
Willow's out here diving on people. Harley Cameron did great. The Sisters of Sin are looking like they're putting curses on people. I don't know what's going on. Marina Shafir is just wild. And same thing with Megan Bayne, just beating people up.
Mm-hmm.
Classic old pro wrestling, man. The heels were working together until they couldn't anymore. We have a bunch of people on the outside. Like I said, dives are happening. Willow's doing flips. And in the ring, they left Harley Cameron and Timeless Toni Storm. They were trading pinfalls, and then Toni Storm hit her with that good old-fashioned roll-up. hit her with that small package. 1, 2, 3. The downfall of Harley Cameron in this match. And now Timeless Toni Storm and her partner Mina Shirakawa, the the Timeless Love Bombs are going to be picking their stipulation, and maybe it's a Taipei death match. We don't know what we're gonna get for that tag match, but I'm looking forward to it this coming Dynamite.
Yeah, me too. I'm very, very intrigued as to what the stipulation is going to be. Like there's always something that is brought up that no one ever thinks about, and I feel like that's another situation here. Something is going to be brought up, and you're like, okay, I didn't think that would go that route.
Right? Delay Grass was good. He said AEW pay-per-view starts Saturday and ends Sunday. That's a fact, Jack. Appreciate you being in here, though, man. I love all the love, man. Thank you, guys. If you guys see this, like I said, on socials, follow us at EPW Show and share this, please. Hit a retweet, hit a repost, hit a share, put it on your Facebook page. Tell your people to watch it. They trust you more than me. Going into the next match, this is one, this was probably for a little bit here. This was me and Derek, like one of our favorite matches on the show. Mm-hmm. It still might be one of my favorite matches, bro. I don't understand the hate that some people have for FTR, bro. FTR is fantastic. FTR taking on Bandido. Dude, Bandido came out in this one on fire, Derek. FTR used all the classic tag team tropes. They're out there wearing the 11X, the 11-time tag champs, if you guys didn't peep game. And they are trying to become three-time AEW tag team champions in this one. They're doing the tropes of like, oh, we're going to interfere. Oh, you didn't see the tag happen. Mm-hmm. No, ref, you didn't see the tag. I love it. They are
now all stops. Come on.
I think they're better as heels.
Yeah. It sucks because you want to love them as faces,
but they're so much better.
You have to love them as a heel, though. Like, it's hard not to.
Also, they're going up against great baby faces. This is what traditional pro wrestling is. Like, these are the good guys. These are the bad guys. Mm-hmm. They cheat. They don't cheat. They do high-flying moves. These guys are going to just beat you down and take any shortcut that they can. And you saw it in this. Stokely pushed Dax out the way and took a dive from Brody for him. That's a real manager. He earned his paycheck tonight from FTR. They hit a Liger bomb into the splash instead of the suplex like they usually do, the power and the glory. Instead, it was Liger bomb into the splash. Mm-hmm. Derek, your boy Bandido. Your boy Bandido was on fire tonight.
Bandido was killing it.
You're not beating him in being put down for Wrestler of the Year. I'm not even mad if you vote for him at this point. We're getting close to the EPW awards again. End of the year. I'll have them all up. I've been working on them all year. The brother's name is going to be on this no matter what at this point. Bandido has crushed it all year in Ring of Honor, in CMLL, at wherever there's the ropes in the ring, bro. He's been killing it.
Yep, wherever he could step foot, he is showing out every single time.
Brody King's out here trying to put sleeper holds on people on the apron. You get away when he's about to do that. Dax almost fell victim. Thank goodness Cash jumped on his back. It was wild, bro. We get a tug of war with the belts. Bandido gets hit. We see a series of kickouts, bro. Bandido kicked out. How many times did you say? Like 2 or 3?
Yeah.
You thought it was done. Spike pile driver. He kicked out, bro. Mm-hmm. And then in the end, they had Brody. I forgot what Brody got caught with, and he was down, man. Brody was knocked out.
Was it the pile driver?
On the apron.
Yes, pile driver on the apron.
Yeah, Brody was done after that. He's down there with Stokely. They're down, and then they're in the ring. We get those close falls, and then Bandido's getting up one last time. He puts the fingers up like he's going to give the old bang bang sign, but he flips the bird, defiant as ever, and FTR's like, put him up. And Shatter Machine, 1, 2, 3. We have new AEW tag champs. Listen, you guys know where this is going. Cope and Christian are coming back, and they are coming back for revenge on FTR after they pile drove Beth Copeland, aka Beth Phoenix. Like, dog, it's going down.
It is. I say let them get a run first. A good nice little run. And then It's time.
Joel, thank you, man, for the $1 super chat. He said it was a great show, just too long. Listen, man, $50, man, for people paying for it. You got to get your money's worth. Hey, shout out to the AEW fan hub, man. Appreciate them, man. We joined up Discords. Always show them love, man. So if you see me showing them love, they're part of the Discord team, Discord team too, because we're talking wrestling. But yeah, always show them love, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to my good friend Kelson. So going back to this new tag champs, like I said, I think we know where this is leading to. All right, Howard Finkel over here. Next up, Derek, the Casino Gauntlet match to crown the first ever AEW National Champion. Now, we knew going into it who number 1 and 2 were going to be. Lashley earned the number 1 spot. Shelton Benjamin earned the number 2 spot. And, dog, when I tell you, I had fun with this. I know some people don't like this matchup. I was surprised. I saw someone in our Facebook group. They were like, I really don't like this match stipulation, this match type with the casino. I love the casino gauntlets. I think they're fun.
Yeah, they're definitely fun. I mean, I can understand why people might be a little turned off from it, but I personally enjoy it myself.
You go through a lot and only one person eats the pin. Maybe it would be better if people could be eliminated, but it's what it is. Like maybe if you throw them over the top and pin them. I'm thinking like the wrestling video games, like we play like No Mercy and stuff like that, where they used to have those where you could put the rules on. Maybe that would be better. But even with the one pin, okay, cool. Everyone's gonna be able to get their stuff in. So Lashley and Shelton come out first. Number 3 is Ricochet. He comes out with a mic in hand, and oh Lord save us.
What is this?
He was mad they weren't fighting, they were just wrestling. He was like, "No, we want to see y'all beat each other down." And right when it looks like they're gonna jump Ricochet, because why not?
Right.
They decide the demand comes from behind and they take out the Hurt Syndicate. Bro, the pounding that ended up happening to everybody, and MVP was out there and Ricochet's just hitting him upside the head. Another one. Yo, pure gold. If you're not going to say Ricochet has improved since coming to AEW, you're crazy, bro.
Yeah,
you're crazy.
He's definitely improved. He's been elevated from what wasn't there.
It's there.
It's there.
He's got it. And he's got it right. Like he beat up MVP. They were all taken out. Ricochet thought it was his world. Ricochet got beat badly in this, bro. Number 4, Claudio comes out. Derek, Ricochet went to dive at him. Claudio jumped up, hit an uppercut, and then sat down and took his entrance gear off. Claudio is a freak of nature. He swung this man, Derek, like he was nothing.
Like a rag doll.
He was like, here, watch this, y'all. And he was spinning. I think he was like, yeah, he's moving way too fast. I better stop. Like Ricochet was like up in midair with him. Like usually you're low. He had like, no. Like
no. Usually it's like, okay, here, and then we're spinning. This dude was like
straight up going across, bro. After that, after he destroys everyone in there, Daniel Garcia comes out at 5, and then we get Orange Cassidy at 6. They do their usual spots. Wheeler Yuta comes out at 7, Kevin Knight at 8, Roderick Strong at 9. Roddy did good. I always call him Little Boost, but Roderick Strong can go. He hit them back breakers. He was like, you gonna feel this, dog. You gotta.
Break back.
Sleeper in the match, Derek. Mark Davis.
Yeah. Oh,
I was like, Mark Davis. But then he always reminds you, don't forget about me. He is pile driving people, dropping people down. Mark Davis did very well in this.
Yeah, Mark Davis was definitely a sleeper in this match.
Number 11, our guy Speedball, Mike Bailey comes out. They even had jet speed dissension. They both went for the pin at the same time. And then they had that great, like, I told Derek, it was like a Bruce Lee scene, like where they just were trying to leg sweep. Nope, I know you. And then he threw the kick and he went back and then they looked at each other. Whoa, let's calm down here. It's getting real.
Relax. We're still friends here.
Matt Menard comes out. Matt Menard then isolates Daniel Garcia.
Menard.
My boy Menard. They go out there. Daniel Garcia and him are going through the crowd. Wheeler Yuta is somewhere just getting beat up probably too. Him and Ricochet got destroyed this match, bro.
Dude, unnecessary the amount of beatings that they took in this match.
Bro, then the Hurt Syndicate finally got up after all these people came out because they took a beating too. They got up and GOA got sent to the back after they helped her, the demand. And they get up, they destroyed everyone again. They were like, yo, Ricochet got it too. Wild, fam. So they do all that, bro. Business is picking up, and then they're on the outside. They get taken out, and here comes Ricochet. He sees Kevin Knight down, hits him with the spirit gun. 1, 2, 3. Ricochet is your new AEW National Wrestling Champion for AEW. Not mad at it.
You know what? At first, I was like, I don't know. I wasn't sure. But after sitting on it for about 5-10 minutes, I'm like, you know what? Yeah. I don't see anybody else winning this belt right now. Not first off. Not first off.
Listen, can't be too mad at Ricochet, man. Ricochet bopping MVP with the mic, another one. Honestly, I'm not upset with the result, but it would have been hilarious if Shelton or Lashley scored the pin on his way to the ring, for sure. They could have did that, just someone lay down. Love the Casino Gauntlet, but did Lashley and Benjamin take a restroom break in the middle of the match? They were just laid out, bro. They just had them. And that's one of the issues with these matches in modern day times. Like, people are just going to, not your time to get your spot in, so wait on the side.
Yeah.
They ball people. They ball people. When Garcia came, he's not ball chant was funny. Terrible.
They ball people.
Y'all respect the Baldies, man. Hey, look at that. D Rich said, I really love seeing Claudio Castagnoli in the Gauntlet match tonight. The uppercut to a diving Ricochet was fantastic. I agree.
It was.
Matt says, I love the national title. Looks just like the old television title from the old TBS days.
Yep.
Yeah, fun match. And I see people talking about one of the matches we're going to get to very soon. Next up, Jon Moxley, Kyle O'Reilly, no holds barred, man. This is playing off of the Blood and Guts match, Derek. They start off, man, with Moxley pulling out the fork on Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle had his hands up trying to stop it, but Moxley eventually got him, got on top of him, and yo, I can't even show you pictures of this, bro. Kyle O'Reilly was bloodied up, bro.
Unnecessary.
You mean that in a good way, though?
Yes.
Yo, blood everywhere. And like most of these last matches, from here on out, this is just bloodbath. Like Gangrel, the Brood, like bloodbath throughout all of this. So he's bleeding. On the outside, man, Moxley gets a slingshot into the ring post. He's bleeding now. Yes. And Moxley has not bled like purposely in a while. Like I know people, well, since All In, but before All In, like you could tell that if he did bleed, it was by accident. Like it was just straight up hard way.
Yeah.
But he's bleeding now. Dude, they are just transitioning from moves, triangle chokes, Kyle O'Reilly using the fork to stab people's hands too. Dude, arm bars are locked in. Kyle then goes to the outside, Derek, and he pulls out the chain. He was putting them paws on Jon Moxley. And Moxley has something to prove here, Derek. I felt in this match. Like the key was you tapped out in blood and guts. Like, what are we gonna do here?
Right.
Mox then like puts his arm in a chair, he Pillmanizes the arm and then locks in a Kimura lock. I love that when he went for it, he like put his arm like on his trunk so that he couldn't torque it all the way. I was like, smart move. I liked how they added that little detail into it. Kyle steps on his Achilles. He was like, no, we ain't forget. Wraps the chain around his ankle and his wrist and locks in the ankle lock and grapevines it. Bloody Moxley has nowhere to go again, Derek. Taps out, bro.
Second time.
No. He tapped to Hangman.
Oh,
think of what has happened. He has tapped to Hangman. He tapped to Darby in the Scorpion Deathlock. He tapped to Kyle. Good. This is the fourth time he's tapped out.
Okay.
Quitter Moxley now. This is a story building. It's brewing. The day is going to come. We'll be probably on a Dynamite review, or we're going to be at World's End. An ass whooping is coming for Jon Moxley, I think, from his team.
Yeah.
Afterwards, he did try to like beat down Kyle O'Reilly. He was tired after he left it all in the ring. He gave him respect, and then he was like, no, forget that. He goes to stomp him, beat him up. And I was just like, wow, okay, this is what we're doing here. And his group kind of gave weird eyes if you go back and watch that. Like when they're leaving, it was like, be on the lookout, peeps. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
This match was forking brutal, yo. So true. So true, man. Gotta do the slow dance when they hit that theme. We heard people. Jesse, see what I told you? Derek always does that dance, bro, with the leg out, just like the guys in the video. Each channeling Abdullah with that fork. Yeah, they were crazy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Mox tapped to Joe, too. Yeah, that's touche. That's 5 then. This is the 5th time when they lost the trios titles, too. Touche. Renee should be the one to call him before they turn on Mox. Yeah, it ain't looking good for Brother John. That's all I'm gonna say. Moving on. Next match, man. We have the TNT Championship match. Derek was looking forward to this one. He had a crazy prediction. No DQ. If Kyle Fletcher wins, Briscoe has to join the Don Callis family because this is what Don Callis wants, because more the merrier for this one. The no DQ stipulation lived up to all of it. They've been having great matches since last year's Continental Classic. Yep. This is Fletcher Briscoe 6. Last chance at the TNT title. Mark is out here in these streets, Derek. Fantastic inspirational promo from Briscoe in the beginning, talking about his brother. How do you not love Mark Briscoe is the only thing I could tell people. How do you not love Mark Briscoe? He's one of the best, man. Part of one of the greatest tag teams possibly of all time. If you got a top 50 list, I better hear the Briscoe's name on it because I think they're one of the best. And that's even just their Ring of Honor work.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. The Briscoes were always on point. They gave it from start to finish and even after.
Yes, Mark Briscoe is a national treasurer. And you know what? Or I said treasurer. That's how you know I'm tired.
A little bit of both. A little bit of comedy, a little bit of comedy.
This guy, Derek. Also, BJ brought up that fork to the nipples. I forgot about that. Yes, that did happen too in the match. Oh, yeah. Nipple forks. All right, so going back to this match, Kyle Fletcher, future of the business in this as well, man.
Best posture in the business.
Derek. Oh my goodness. Match starts, man. They throw in a bunch of chairs. Yo, Briscoe's bleeding early, bro, after getting like brain busted onto a chair. They put out a ladder. Briscoe drop kicks this aluminum jagged edge. Stop, Derek. Jagged edge ladder. Derek's definitely doing his posture right now. Jagged edge ladder hits him in the face. Kyle's bleeding now. Once again, blood for the rest of the night. Don't even just be surprised anymore when I say it. Just know blood.
Man, that ring should have been pure red.
And they fixed it every time.
Every single time.
Try again in the next one, guys. Sorry about that.
Reminds me of the dude from Bloodsport.
Good movie if you guys have never seen it. Old 80s classic. Was it the 80s?
I think so.
Yeah. It better have been. If not, I'm getting old.
Let me see.
Kyle, they pull out thumbtacks, man, in one of the buckets, the slot buckets. He got slammed into him with a fisherman suplex, Derek. Out of control, man. Briscoe pulls out 2 tables, one with barbed wire, one regular. Onto a bunch of chairs on the outside. Briscoe hits a blockbuster and busts his own head on a chair too, bro.
88.
Thank you, sir. Good year for me.
There we go.
Dude, we get an froggy bow off the ladder as
dope.
Briscoe was on there as well. How did they do this? Bro, and there were tacks underneath. Dog. And then a kick out. I couldn't believe it. So I was like, oh, he kicked out of the frog. They made each other look strong in this one when they're doing this.
Really strong.
Then we get the screwdriver stuff, bro. Don pats Kyle the screwdriver as a weapon. He stabs Briscoe in the head with it. He's licking it afterwards. They do this usual. They always do this turnbuckle spot with the screwdriver. It goes through. I can't believe it. And then he gets it and he puts the turnbuckle. He takes the screwdriver out and he puts it reverse, Derek.
Yes.
and he has it where it's sticking out, and his finisher brainbuster onto it. I was like, yo, that's sick, bro. You can't do this.
Yeah, no.
You can't do that. But Briscoe fights back. He's like, no, we're not doing that. Briscoe blocks it. Big shot with the screwdriver, and he hits a brainbuster on Mark, able to get out just at the last second. Then they're back on the turnbuckle. Mark knocks his legs loose. He gets behind him. He picks him up for like a razor's edge, Derek. When I tell you that this brother slid on the table and he ain't got no clothes on to protect him, this is the table with the barbed wire on it that I mentioned before.
Ugh.
He slid. Please don't let this man's back be cut up.
Right.
Please. And there's blood in there. I don't like that. I'm like, ugh. Did you say jagged edge? Where the party at? Yo, stop. Stop, BJ. Me and BJ have like singing, like it just nonstop. You say something, song pops into our head because he's get out of my head, BJ. He slides off the table, Derek. What the heck, man? Then he gets him up. Jay Driller one last time, bro. He spiked him.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Mark Briscoe is the face of TNT. Just show him with the teeth missing and all the blood. Mark Briscoe has done it. He has done it. And we got word earlier from Matt saying that at the media scrum, he was presented with his own camo TNT title given to him by Orange Cassidy. Nice. I love it. I love it. Mark Briscoe deserves his flowers here.
Oh, absolutely. He's done a lot. And we're talking about someone who could have easily just tapped out because of a passing of his brother and could have just gave up. But he kept going. You gotta applaud anybody who does that, because that's a tough situation to go through. And then perform at the level that you're performing at is even tougher. Hats off.
What up, E? Appreciate you, man. Yeah, hats off to Briscoe. Really, really good stuff here. I guess let's keep it moving, man. We got 3 more matches to get to. Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express versus Josh Alexander and the Bucks. Oh, and by the way, the broke Bucks are trying to compete for one. Hold on, Derek. We might have to hit the old Austin Powers. $1 million going to work in this one, man. They're teaming up. Dude, I thought Kenny got hurt in this one. Thank goodness he didn't. We were like, is he selling? Is he not? We were worried for like half the match. So, Kenny, if you were selling, you got us good.
Definitely got us good on that one.
Bucks are out here hitting risky business, shenanigans, super kicks, slams, Canadian destroyers to dinosaurs.
Risque.
We saw the countdown to extinction. Josh Alexander was able to make the save for the Bucks. Accidental kick to their tag partner, Josh Alexander, who falls backwards into Kenny, who's like, one wing angel, done.
Please, can we stop with the one winged? That is not a word.
Winged did.
Like, geez, bro, come on.
Yo, Jack Perry gets caught, Derek. BTE trigger from the Bucks. 1, 2, 3. Game over. The Bucks win the $1 million. They're like, give me the bags. We're rich. We're good.
Yep.
And they're ready to leave with Don Callis. Don's like, listen, man, it's time for you guys to join the family. Let's go. We're going to go celebrate with this money. He's been courting them. And then the Don Callis family come out and they just start putting boots to Kenny Omega like it was a bonus for that. They're like, yeah, kick him. Beat him up. And the Bucks are sitting there watching. The people are chanting for them. And you got to remember, Derek, it was 3 years ago that they came back from suspension. And the Bucks go down to make the save. They give the old handshake to Jurassic Express. And then Kenny looks at him and Kenny pushes those hands away. Carry on my wayward son. And that was it.
Hug it out.
They were out there hugging. The Elite are back. It's the classic "Are we friends?" angle that BJ always tells us about, man. Are we friends? Stop trying to fit $1 million into 3 gym bags. The weight of $1 million would tear through them bags. Susie B's. You know I gotta mess around, Klaus. Susie B's are in there. What do you mean?
Susie B. Always coming in the clutch.
The Elite are back. Trios division might have some heck to pay.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to give the old wait and see for what happens with it. But I'm glad the Elite are back. Feels weird. Jurassic Express are back, and the Don Callis family did not pick up 2 more members. They actually had a really bad night if we're counting all of this right now.
They did.
And we're going to get into that after this match because we're going to talk about the Don Callis family. Kris Statlander, Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné had a bunch of oiled up, muscly, got to be able to hold up these belts. She had the belt boys out there, like to call them. WWE's got the credit boys. Mercedes Moné's got the belt boys. Statlander came out with an alien entrance where she just plows through like a space shuttle, and she landed on it like perfectly. I don't know how she did it, where she like tucked and rolled, and then she was like right onto the padding of it. I was like, yo, Statlander, good job.
Bro, I would have to imagine that was practiced numerous times to get that. If it wasn't, best entrance ever. That was perfect.
She landed it perfectly. Mercedes was on her as soon as the bell rung. Like she was like, nah, we're going after this. And she seemed desperate to be champion and to show why she's the best. The whole match, she's working over her left arm. That was the focus of it. We went back to a traditional wrestling match. Derek, she hit the 14 amigas, whatever you want to call it. When she landed that, bro, yo, props. There's nothing anyone can say. The fans even had to get up and be like, yeah, I got to give it to you. At first, they booed the 3 amigos, and then they were like, nah, that was a lot. That was a lot you just did.
I have a lot of disdain for those who like to use the 3 amigos. Eddie Guerrero is my boy. I promise you. I was in awe when my man passed away. Nothing should be done after that. But I digress. I get it. It's a tribute. Stop it.
This is hatred.
It's enough.
14, I'm with Matt. 14 was impressive.
It was. But it should have stopped at none.
Yo, let her rock, man. She did great. Statlander hit the Dean Malenko gutbuster, bro. That was straight out of how he used to do Rey Mysterio. Yes. Filthy on Nitro, bro. Off the top, right down onto the knee. She's holding her guts after, like she's donezo.
I'm waiting on somebody to hit that back body drop.
You'll never see Dean Malenko's back body drop the same again, folks. Derek and the minor details.
I promise you, you're like, damn.
After that, Mercedes gets caught with a package pile driver from Statlander. Statlander looks like she's got it. 1, 2, Mercedes grabs the rope. We get a poison Rana into the double knees. Mercedes still can't put Statlander away. Then we get a spot onto the ropes. Mercedes gets caught. Statlander looks like she's going to get her head slammed in. She blocks it, picks her up, drops her to the tombstone position. Saturday Night Fever. 1, 2, 3. Kris Statlander retains the championship. Now, I saw Sean say he wasn't happy about this. I might even save my explanation for Clash on Monday, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. Be there. But I have the business reasoning as to why I don't think this happened, and I think it's a good reason. We'll get more into that on Clash, but I think it was the right call to have Statlander win here.
I think so, too.
And Matt knows exactly where I'm going with what he said, and I'll leave it right there. Just as much credit for Stat being able to get up each time. Yeah, 100%. It takes 2 to tango, clown. That's one of my rules. Like, you can't say like, oh, this guy wrestled the broom in a match. That's not how it works, bro.
Right.
Both get the blame. Both get the credit. That's how I feel, at least.
Yep.
Working together out here. Next up, Don Callis is trying to resolve issues with his family, bro. And he's, was he back there with Alicia? I don't remember who it was. Someone was back there. And he's like, look, stop trying to start stuff between us right now. We're going to get Okada and Takeshita on the same page. Okada's got to defend his title. He said Continental, but it's not the Continental because it's unified in the Continental Classic. The C2's coming up, baby. We cannot wait for this. That's going down. And then Takeshita entered himself into the Continental as well. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yeah, because I don't like you. So we're getting in this. And then, Derek, Kyle Fletcher comes into the room and he's mad. He's like, where were you guys when I lost my title tonight? I'm glad you both have titles. I don't have anything now. He was like, you know what? I'm entering into the Continental Classic too. And I was like, yes, Dissension. So we got 3 big-time players in here.
Yep.
Let's go. Okada, the best tournament wrestler. We got the current IWGP champion in this. We've got Kyle Fletcher, bro. This tournament is looking pretty good.
It is.
When we're going to get those announcements, hopefully soon, because guess what? It starts on Dynamite this week. So make sure you are locked in with us for AEW Dynamite so that you guys could be there for all the goodness. Every Wednesday we go live as soon as Dynamite ends. Make sure you check us out for that. Derek, we're here, man. Main event time, brother. World title match. Hangman Adam Page, Samoa Joe, Steel Cage. Derek, I didn't say there was blood in the last match. There was blood in this one, just so you guys are aware. Joe comes out. He's got the old Ops Dojo out there because of Shibata. And then Hangman Page comes out, bro, to that Red Dead Redemption 2. I will let you know, when people heard it, if you're a video game nerd, you knew what that music meant.
Mm-hmm.
It was time. But who was it time for in this match? Derek, Samoa Joe was pouring blood within minutes of this one. Face slammed in. Bro, he was like breathing and the blood was like ricocheting off of his breath. I was like, dude, what happened here? Hangman gets in. Joe gets mad and he starts feeling it from the blood. Make sure you guys put this in your video game. Certain people get motivated by blood. Others get like worried. Joe starts beating up Hangman, throws him into the cage. Hangman's bleeding now. What is going on, man? We got people biting heads. People, this is just a hard fought, like punch, fist, kick match.
Nitty gritty.
Then here comes Shibata. I'm like, here comes the bullshiggity.
Right.
Shibata's out here. He's like, give me that belt. He takes the belt. He starts trying to climb the cage. And I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Eddie Kingston comes out there. Eddie Kingston ain't jumping too high. He's like, get out. He grabs him by his ankle, snatches him down, and they start fighting. The title belt's laying there. They're beefing. Kingston took him out. Then, Derek, here we go. Here comes Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse. This man just breaks the lock with his hands. He goes, I think I can do this. Crank. Done. Over. Picks up the title. He brings it into the cage. He tries to hit Hangman. Nope. Kicks him right in the, he gets Rochambeau'd, we'll just say.
All right. Rochambeau your heart.
Down he goes. Bro. So they're beefing. Who's gonna now? Kingston came out. We already know. Hook's coming out. Here comes Hook in this big ass 2002 Averex orange jacket. He's out here and he's like, all right, we're good. And he's trying to wake up the ref because Hangman hit a dead eye and he hit a buckshot lariat where they opened up the cage and no ref each time. Ref got knocked out, pressed up against the cage. Dog, when I tell you, Hook is trying to wake up the ref. He picks up the title and he smiles. I was like, oh no. Looked right over at Derek and I was like, oh no, bro. Wham! Right upside Hangman's head. And I was like, no way that they just did this.
Right.
He opens up his jacket and his shirt says the Ops on it. He never left the group, we're thinking now.
Mm-hmm.
Samoa Joe picks up Hangman. He's bleeding. Muscle buster onto the title. And I was like, dog, they're not about to do this. I'm getting goosebumps right now talking about it. He pins him. Hook's like, get up, count. 1, 2, 3. Game over. Paul Turner counts to 3. Samoa Joe is once again the AEW World Champion, fam. I was shocked.
Yes. This was definitely a huge shocker. I don't think you could have scripted this any better than it was already scripted.
Yo.
Unbelievable. I just don't think you can.
Bro, they win. Hook is smiling. They're calling Hook a SOB. They are mad, dude. They are mad like dogs. That music might have been for Hangman or that Red Dead Redemption 2 music because he is a bloody mess. He is down. Joe has blood, so much blood that when he blinks, you can see only his eyes, bro.
Yes.
And I was just like, yo, wild times, man.
Yeah.
After that happens, man, we get the return. And as soon as I see that little the house on fire and the little coffee mug, like there was a guy standing out with the car. I was like, it's Nana. And it was whose house? And Derek voice is gone. They come out, and guess what? Swerve has new music, but Swerve came out looking swole, bro. The first shot he threw, all you heard was the done.
That wasn't necessary.
Bro. Done, bro. He walked out, and you couldn't tell if he was going to go beat up Hangman or what he was going to do. But he popped one of the dojo guys, and then he just went off, bro. He was hitting backbreakers, throwing people out the ring. He did a house call. Bro, Swerve was on money tonight, bro. Everybody went down. The ops took off running. Is Swerve going to challenge Joe? Swerve was the guy who beat Joe for the title. Is he going to do it again? I don't know what's going to happen. And Hangman and him stood side by side.
Yeah.
The enemies.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
The Ops Dojo needs new members. Jamiroquai Joe with the dub. You and Hubs got to stop this, Beach. You guys got to stop this. Chat, everybody, you can let us know. I think I have the grading scale down below. Derek, me and Derek talked before we came up here, man. We got the final score. At least I know what I want to say. I'm going A.
I got an A.
This is an A show, man. They delivered tonight, and I thought the surprise was really good that Joe won. I don't know where they're going with this. I thought MJF was coming back tonight.
I thought so, too.
Guess what, guys? I don't have to be right when I fantasy book things all the time. It's fine. Cool. This is where we're going. I like it. This win was virtual insanity. This was a bloody Pizza Hut experience. So I'm hoping people enjoyed this one then.
This one was really good.
Leave your comments down below. Leave me an emoji down below if you guys will. It'll be appreciated. And D-Rich, I'm getting to your question. I promise you. I saw it before, brother. He said, Conrad and Derek, what names would you like to see in the Continental Classic? In this. So who do we think can wrestle these long matches? I would love to see Kenny in, but I don't think Kenny's doing this anymore.
No.
But Claudio, yes. He put Speedball. I'll say yes to Speedball. Josh Alexander, yes. I'll put Kevin Knight in there.
Okay, yeah, Kevin
as
Knight.
well. Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah.
After
Kyle.
these dubs. Roderick could be another name. Ricochet.
Yeah, just getting ready to say Roddy.
I don't know how Lashley and Shelton feel about doing all those matches. Maybe if they think they can hang, they would be good.
If they enter, I say they enter towards the tail end.
BJ. Juice, someone said. Yeah, Ace Austin, I'll take two. I think he would be fun. Trying to think if there's anyone else singles wise. Maybe Swerve if he's around. Darby,
yeah.
Darby put out some bangers. Oh, Shelton was in last year's. Yeah, good point. Blake Christian, throw him in there to elevate. Maybe you could do a ROH field, Clown. Maybe that'll help too. And then you could do like a 3-way in the end. So you have your maybe you call that the red block. You'll have the blue block, the gold block, and then the red block.
Yeah.
You could do that. Bandido, Brody King would be another one. Yuta, yeah, Utes, yep. Someone said Marshall Von Erich. All right, hold on. Now we got to pump the brake. If there's an ROH one, sure, but what are we doing here, though? Trying to think, man, if there's anyone else that we're missing that's obvious.
You can put Hook in there
if you wanted to, yeah.
You can put Hook.
Hobbs,
yeah.
Roosh, someone said. Eddie Kingston, yeah. Yep. I'll take Danielson if he ever wants to, get up from the commentary desk one more time. I mean, come on, we could do that as well. Mox, maybe even. That could be his final downfall. I don't know. Mox gonna get got though. He better watch himself. I watched enough bank robber movies to know it's not looking good for you. Someone said Nigel, yeah. Shibata. Listen, the names are endless. The C2 is gonna be fantastic. All right. Check us out after our Dynamite reviews. Me and Derek are up here. We've been doing the darn thing. And I told Derek we were going to end this before 1:30, and by golly, we will. All right. So make sure you guys have liked, comment, and subscribe for us. And also, we're going to have some good things coming up for you on Clash of the Podcast this Monday. I'm looking forward to doing that show with Sean. We're going to be talking about some Survivor Series. That's coming up next weekend as well. Thanksgiving's coming up. I'm thankful for all of you. who watch, listen, support the show, send donations, super chats, leave your comments, your thoughts. I respect it. Thank you all so much for that. For my guy, Derek, and myself, Conrad Cushman of Everything Pro Wrestling, we are out, and we are going to catch you guys all on the next one. So see you guys for Dynamite Review, Clash on Monday, and thank you for supporting Everything Pro Wrestling.